Hey, WWM here with the meta. The so Elsa just dropped last night. I have her unlocked at 7 star, gear 6 right now. She is at 124 speed, which is very decent. And I think we stumbled upon a great meta team with her, and it's using dash and Anna's starting ability, which is the uh, Kristoff gets extra turn meter, which is all these games are based off of at the beginning of the turn, depending on how many other frozen characters are there, and it makes it so if the conditions are right, Kristoff goes first, can hand off the guaranteed crit to Dash, and from there on out, the battle's pretty much won. So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about with that. So we're gonna go right into this. Is a similar team. Uh, as you can see right here, the first thing you do is you hand off the critical, and the thing is, Kristoff taunts at this. It's like a pre-taunt. I get all the crits, 10 charges, and then it's downhill from here. I'm gonna use my ultimate. Boom. Do some major damage. I was just playing around with skills. I haven't figured out exactly. I think the hammer, the golden hammer, is really good now, and so is the dad's pants, being able to silence your whole team. With that pre-taunt, it's brutal. As soon as they get below 60%, Anna gives the defense up, and then I'm going to use. I think the cauldron is good as well. You do need the 4 characters to make sure that Kristoff has enough turn meter at the beginning of it to make it work. And you can see that Elsa is just a monster. And I don't have all of her skills all the way up. I'll show you exactly what I have later on. I don't want to make these videos too long and boring. I just wanted to show this kind of play with Dash that I think is going to be very powerful. There could be something that's better. I'm sure there is. I just kind of stumbled upon this. It's a hard combo to beat when you're doing live PvP. Of course, when the AI plays stuff, it's going to be off. We know this. But that's that. Let me highlight some of Elsa's kit and why I think she is just broke. And there's something with the hammer as well that I want to show everybody. So I'm just going to speed this up so everybody can see this battle a little faster. I don't have my skills up on everybody. Of course, after getting Elsa, I've been focusing on that. I have a few of her skills, and I'll go over her kit in a second. I know everybody's been reading it. Some of it plays off better than it sounds, and others are worse than it sounds. So I'll go over that, and that's that battle. All right. So I'm going to go into another battle here, and I'm just going to show this again at the beginning. Pass it off to Dash, pre-taunt. I'm going to get 10 stacks of charges, and then take another turn. Go crazy. It's a hard combo to stop. He goes, and this is cool. The counterattack, if Elsa gets hit, Anna has a 25% chance to hit. Right there, I paused it. You can see that Elsa got the 4 seasons charge on her, the Wisp. So he gets 1, and this is the problem, right? So doing a special ability on her, she gets a second charge right there. Now, her ultimate will daze, but she has to have 4 charges by the time she starts. And that's the problem with her kit right now with the AI. Now, it just means that you won't get the cool. So there's the start of her second turn. Now, I'm going to use her basic here just so I get another Wisp next turn. So I got 1 at the start of the turn, and now my next turn at the start of it, I'll get 4, but she doesn't become enraged. Empowered is what they used. So we'll see this. Speed her up right there. She got her 4th one, but she is not enhanced yet, so she has to use her basic again. And now I'm trying to not kill them, so that I can use her ultimate while she is enraged. And there we go. And I'm using it here, and this would have stunned her right here. But you can see that it's at the end of the game. I had to use the basics twice. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm not sure why it's that way. Alright guys, so I'm just going to go over the kit really fast. I know you guys have read it. I'm just going to go over my 2 cents on it and to try not to make this video too long. Alright, so without further ado, let's go into this. So this is Elsa at Gear 6. I'm missing one more speed right here. This is a plus 6 speed, so that'll put her at 124, which is legit. Here you can see her stats. This is where I have her geared 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. Her basic. I know you guys have all read this. The one that is interesting is this one, and this is what I was talking about when she's empowered. She has a 30% chance to stun them. The problem is look how many charges you need for this. I can't. Is it 7? Yeah, 6. That's crazy. So if you don't use it the first time, it's if you don't save it, you have to wait quite a while before you can use it again in order to get the stun. And she has to be empowered. She has to start her turn. She gets 1, and then if she uses ability, she only has this and the other ability. So she can use the other ability to get 2, and then she has to use her basic twice before she can use this in order to get the stun. It's unless you figure out a way to add some. You can't add any of the wisps, her passive here. So at the start of her turn, she gets 1 of the spirits, and then when she uses a special, she gets another one. And then at the start of the turn, if she has 4, and that's the problem, is then you have to wait for her basic again, and then she gets empowered and has the 20% offense and is a badass. So you can't really use this her second ability at all unless the match goes on, and then it's pretty much decided at that point. And then I think everything else is legit. Her stasis, when I first read it, I was like, it's cool, But the thing is they changed stasis, so now she actually gets to take her turn. So they go, can't hurt her. She can't get silenced, no debuffs, nothing. And then on her turn, she gets her turn. It's crazy good. And then, so with the hammer, when you have the hammer and you bring her back, she gets stasis again. When they try to kill her again, and she gets down to that 0% health, she goes into stasis once again. So the hammer is legit with her. Great character all the way around. And as I get her skills up more, I'm going to show more and more of her damage, and I'll have more videos on her with that team versus the meta. All right. Thanks, guys.